Guys, we're arriving to Universal Studios Hollywood, first day of Halloween Horror Nights. We're not going to be part of the event. However, we are going to see a little bit of what is to happen today. We're going to see all the traffic coming out. The park closes at 6. We're here with the family. Say hi to Daisy. She's 4 months old. Sadly, she's not going to be part of the event tomorrow, where we are going to have a RIP tour. But we are very excited to see the new things now that the event is officially on. We're going to go through all the stores. We're going to, do the studio tour, and we're going to see what happens. Here we're waiting for my beautiful wife, Nuggie. She's coming out of the bathroom because there's always a bathroom break when it comes to women. Alrighty, we're here. We're going in. Nuggie, what are you excited for today?
Popcorn bucket.
Okay, you weren't on camera. All right, try to do it again.
My popcorn bucket.
Big popcorn bucket. All right. So we're here on a mission. We're trying to get a popcorn bucket. What kind of popcorn bucket? Tell us.
Hello Kitty.
Of course. So it is a Hello Kitty popcorn bucket where Chucky Hello Kitty is on a car. So we're walking in. It's a very hot day. So if you're coming today, I recommend you bring water. Unless you like paying $6 for a water bottle every time. So we're walking in. It seems pretty empty. However, we already know that when it hits 5, 6, 7 p.m., it's going to be a little bit more packed. What's the price on that bag?
$45.
$45.
This is
it
new.
thick?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks nice. It looks nice.
This one is too. I think this one's new.
That one's new?
I think
It's a little string bag.
Yeah.
How much is it?
45 as well.
45. So here you have it. 2 string bags, $45. I like the fake blood on this. And the material is really good. So it doesn't look like it's gonna rip. Finally arrived. So I've been looking for this shirt for a while now. It's the shirt that has all the houses. It looks amazing. I'm taking this today for tomorrow. What's the price on it?
33.
33. And remember, if you have an annual pass, whether it's gold, platinum, you get discounts. So I'm getting a discount at that. Does it say it glows in the dark in the back?
Black light.
Oh,
reflective.
black light reflective. So that means,
That's pretty cool.
white light. Yeah, black foam. It works. We have some other shirts. These I think we've seen before. We saw this, the shirt, the Freddy Fazbear jacket, the other Freddy shirt right here. I like the hats. The hats, I wear hats for a living, and the material is really good, and it's only $35. So something interesting we saw, shot glasses. We have the hoodie. This hoodie has the glass stain. It does not have all the houses, it's just the glass stain. We have the gargoyle, it's very generic, $35. Pins, more shot glasses. They're $12. More of the gargoyle. We have mugs up here in the top. Starting to get a little crowded, so we might head out. But all of a sudden, we came in and we started seeing more people. We've seen this one before. However, for this video, this is brand new. We have a little bit more food, the glass thing, so that's the same as the hoodie. We have Fallout stuff right here. We have poster, the bag, the VTech bag. And some lanyards, pins, hats. We have hats on the bottom for the VTEX and the roaches, which are candy. This is the main shirt for the house. Clown Cafe, popcorn, scuttle corn, and cotton candy. The glare is really bad for this, but I don't know if you guys can see. There is a montage here outside of the store. It says Halloween Horror Nights 2025. It has the fan that they're selling inside the store. It has a mug that people have been dropping. And it has the Blumhouse Terror Tramp poster. That same thing is the one that appears on the shirt, and it also appears on the hoodie. You can see my reflection, hi guys. This is Production Central. This is kind of the first store that they had Halloween Horror Nights merch. I know that in the park they have it again, but look at that. It looks amazing with the whole remaking, the retheming of the store. This only happens once a year, guys. So here we're in City Walk. There's music playing like always, but here it is. This is where they have the red carpet for the event. They're actually playing J Balvin. He's pretty good. But so we have here the red carpet for the event. My wife is really big fan of Jamie Lee Curtis. She was here a couple years ago, I think. Yeah, she was here. So we have, you know, the usual Universal Halloween Horror Nights posters. Here we have the poster. Here we have Poltergeist, one of the houses this year. I saw the one in 2018. I thought it was super creepy, so I'm super excited for this. We have the press check-in. We're not pressed yet. Hopefully one day. But we have the Terror Tramp logo for Blumhouse. Again, a repeat from last year, but they have so much material in Blumhouse. I don't see why not. We are going to go around a little bit more to see what we can see on the other side. So we went around. We have Jason Universe, another maze of this year. You know, Jason's been a horror icon for many, many years. And it's just great to see the love. I think the last time they were here, it's been a while. It's been, I think it was 2017 with Carnival of Carnage. Or I think it was Jason versus Leatherface. But Jason's back, guys. It's going to be in the lower lot next to the Mummy. So this year you have Brett Wyatt's Horrors of the Wyatt Six with Uncle Howdy. WWE fans, personally, I'm not a wrestling fan. However, it looked interesting. We saw the Orlando one. Hopefully, Hollywood has its unique version of this. We have Fallout. We watched that. Fallout was really good in my opinion. My wife doesn't like too much gore, so Fallout is going to be, you know, a house she's going to be careful with. Hopefully, they're as gory as the show. I think it would, you know, create such a big maze. I'm so excited to see the armor, like the full-size armor animatronic. Just to see the vault inside. I've played Fallout as well, so this is a very exciting house for me. The next one, I think, is the most anticipated house for everybody. It's the Terrifier house. Terrifier, I loved it since the moment it came out. I didn't get to see All Hallows Eve, which I would have wanted to, but Art the Clown is just a unique icon now that we're just so excited to see. And he's going to be popping everywhere. He's going to be the Where's Waldo, according to John Murdy, the creator of the event. So I'm excited. Hopefully we see a lot of them just stalking us. I'm going to point him to my wife, honestly. I'm going to try to, yeah, she's laughing. Nervousness because she knows I will. All right, so the last one, Five Nights at Freddy. A lot of people were waiting for this one. To me, it's just like a haunted Chuck E. Cheese. The premise is good. The story is good. I think this is going to be the Ooh La La house of this year, where we're going to see a lot of scenic stages inside the house. So we're going to see a lot of the animatronics. They're going to be singing on stage. We're going to see a lot of lights. I think this is going to be a very light up house. Which one are you looking forward to, Negi?
Probably Jason.
Jason?
Jason's one of my favorites.
Are you looking forward to that Terrifier mix?
No, I still think Pennywise is still my favorite.
Okay.
Clown.
Well, hopefully, maybe Pennywise makes it to the event one day. Hopefully. But, all right, so this is the red carpet. It's in front of the Universal Cinema, which we have construction going on here.
Cane's is still not
Construction.
open.
Oh, Cane's is still not open. My wife's so sad because of Cane. We love Cane. But, like I was saying, the theater is not, you know, you can't see the mural. I love that mural with Frankenstein and the Bride. But hopefully we get something good here. It says it's under construction right there, that Universal sign. Look at that view, guys. It's a beautiful view. All right, so usually I go through the fountains here in City Walk, but today we're on a mission. Nuggie just said we're on a mission. However, it is right now around 2:30 p.m. We are seeing a lot of people that are coming in with their Halloween Horror Nights t-shirts. So again, reminder, if you're planning to come to the event, please come early because it will get crowded. To City Pop. City Pop is one of the new stores here in City Walk. And like I said, trying to get that popcorn bucket. City Walk has a lot of movement right now. However, I can see the security lines from here. They're not too bad. They don't look too bad right now. So we have the Tilly's, the big sign, the Hello Kitty store. We're gonna visit that later. And we're heading to City Pop, one of the newest stores here in City Walk.
Yes.
How do you feel, Maggie? You just got your popcorn bucket, mission accomplished.
I'm so happy. I waited weeks for this thing to come out. It matches with my collection.
So here we are. These are Super Cups, the Minions. We have the donuts. We have Universal generic thing. We have the studio tour. It has a little 3D effect. These are $13.99. However, the lady just told me that you get free refills all day, and then if you bring in back, then you get $3.70 the refills. I can see one down there. They have the other one, the bear one, which is cool. I don't know if that's a popcorn bucket or a sipper cup. I need to ask. We have the dinosaur sleeping. We have Toothless in the back, and we have all the Mario ones here. Again, a 3D effect one right here. We have the Mario Kart one we've seen before. We have a Minions banana one here. They're very, very nice. For future, that used to be a popcorn bucket. I remember I bought my mother-in-law one of those a couple years ago. But yes, there are really, these Toothless is $35. The Minions are $20. The banana one is $35. I think they're all around between, you know, $25 to $35. They're very moderate, so it's not too bad. What was promised, it is due. So here we are at the Hello Kitty store, the Scenario. They have the popcorn bucket here. It is $30. So this is what it looks like. This is the display right here. This is gonna be very famous this year.
I have mostly everything now.
She has mostly
Except
everything
the headband
except
and
the
the
headband
pillow.
and the pillow. Here we are. These are generic Scenario. Sanrio. I don't know how to say that. What is that? That's new.
I don't know. It's a mummy figure.
It's
She's
a mummy figure. Nice. How much is that? That is $35. A little bit expensive for the size, I think, but hardcore Hello Kitty fans like my wife might buy it. This is the black iteration of the Bride of Frankenstein shirt. And then we also have the other one, which is the one we bought last week. We were here, which is this one, the reflective one. We also have a light and a pumpkin. This one actually looks really nice. I think this gives it a little bit of accent like Mexican Day of the Dead or Dia de Muertos. But this one looks really nice actually. Doesn't have a price though, so I wonder how much it is. We have personalized leather. We have the statue, the car, the mural, mugs, the Hello Kitty cup.
Thing that I've been wanting really bad. But my husband says I have enough cups.
She said that I tell her not to take cups because she has too many. She has all the Disney ones. We have that shirt that was a repeat. We have the tank top that's a repeat. And we have this, you want to say Loca, the crop top, the long sleeve crop top that's a repeat from last year. Notebook, keychains, long sleeve. This long sleeve, my wife has this one. What do you think? Would you recommend it to other people?
Yeah, if you like Hello Kitty a lot, like me, like myself. It's good, it's comfortable, especially when you're pregnant. When you're pregnant, it fits really, really comfortable.
So you heard it here. You want, comfortable clothes, that's the one to get. All right, so we're going in, the mural's up. We have all the houses to the side as well. But this is what the entrance looks like, guys. Look, I'm gonna stop right here. You have Fallout, you have Friday Nights at Freddy, you have Terrifier. This is the Hollywood side. You have the houses on the side, and you have the houses on that side. But it is 3 o'clock and we're going in. We're gonna go to the studio tour, rushing a little bit so we don't miss the last tram.
Megatron, it's just you and me. At the end of the day, one shall stand, one shall fall. Autobots, transform and roll out.
Oh, wow.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
What about Draco?
Potter, told your mother that. Father and I had a running bet. I said he wouldn't last 10 seconds. He said he wouldn't last 5. Wait till Father is about that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And as you heard, one of the employees very, very kindly did some impressions for us as I quickly did a little survey. I like doing those surveys. Just gives the park feedback. It's a place we like coming. And, it's just to make it better, I guess, for customer service. I enjoy this park a lot. I came here as a kid, but he was amazing. So I just want to give shouts out without name. He told me he can get in trouble, but let's just leave it at that. We're coming in, we're going, like I said, we're going directly to the studio tour just so we don't miss the last tram. We'll see some props on the way back, so not right now. I know, we're eager. I saw them already, they're great. But we will see them right now. Here for all the Hello Kitty lovers, Hello Kitty dressed as a witch for photos for guests. Right, here we are, we're going towards the studio tour. Currently the studio tour has 10-minute wait. However, because we have platinum passes, it's almost 3 p.m. We should be able to walk on. This is one of the scare zones we're gonna have here, and it says Hell Bullies. What I like about this is the detail of these figures. You can see the hair, you can see the face, you can even see the muscles. You can even see the blood vessels inside. Long hands, toenails. I mean, it's just the detail is there. This was not open all the time during this, but they finally opened it. It's a skeleton with a triple extra. Assuming it's something you're not supposed to consume. We have a little bear made out of skin. We have raccoon skins. We have crates, skulls, and we also have, I'm assuming his brother, his cousin. I don't know. They look similar, but they look all raggedy. Really weird, especially in the face. I can zoom in right here. Very distorted. He needs to brush his teeth, but it's all right. We're excited for tomorrow. We are excited for tomorrow. Here we have Warner Brothers Studios next to Universal Studios. It's a very scenic view right here. but we are going in right now. So just a little taste. We're using the elevator because of the stroller. We could even see the castle from here, which is great. Alrighty, so coming out of the studio tour, we have the Blumhouse thing with the Blumhouse sign with the black phone. There goes my silly wife. The black phone and Megan. She wanted to make an appearance. But so this is what it looks like in the Terror Tram. It has the name already of the movie you're going to encounter, so it's going to be cut up. One of the movies that I did see that I did not know it was going to be part of the Terror Tram was Insidious, so that just makes it more interesting. But yeah, this is the sign. All right, we're here in Springfield. It's starting to get a little bit busy. I don't see a lot of wristbands, which means the wristbands are the people that are staying for Halloween Horror Nights, so we don't see a lot of them yet. Oh, Homer's here. Homer's here in the Quickie Mart. We have a sign where you can, basically tells you where all the houses are, which is great. A lot of people come from out of state, come from other places, are not hardcore fans like I am about Halloween Horror Nights. So this is a good guide. There's another sign. There's a good guide. It also tells you the restaurant, so Slash Bar, Jason Universe Barbecue, and Fredbear Pizzeria is downstairs as well. We see the roller coaster that goes over the stairs. This is Fast and the Furious roller coaster that it's going to be open next year. We see the cranes. We see it's a little bit incomplete still, but we do see that they are hard at work. Majority of the track is already laid out. They actually, if you guys look online, you could see the 3D rendering of what the ride is going to look like, but we still don't have a definitive track closed yet. You feel a little bit more of the construction on the other side. The view we have, where we see Warner Brothers Studios far in the distance. We see the valley. This is a beautiful scene. We have a golf course. We see the back lot from here. We see more of the studio tour over there. But it is a very cynical view. There's not that much smog today, so it's a very clear day. You can see very far away. Here is a Halloween prop. Want to take a picture where you're here. This is going to be here, going towards the lower lot. We do have the Jason facade on this side, and I mean, the event is here, but you see a lot of forest, you see a lot of logs. I think it's going to be a very dark house. You're going to have a lot of jump scares, but like I said, like my wife said, this is going to be one of the most anticipated houses for her. Out in the distance, you can see Scarecrow music by Slash. I'm actually wearing this shirt for this house today. But we did see it doing the studio tour a little bit more up close, but it looks like a long house. You can't really see the end, but I'm curious about if it's really similar to Scarecrow the Reaping. I know the music is going to be great. Slash always makes good soundtracks like Universal Monsters and stuff. But we'll see. We'll see how similar, how different. We'll probably talk about that after we went through that house. This is a better view of the Jason house. It looks pretty dark down there. We'll zoom in. I like the facade. I like how the pathway is very narrow, so it forces you through a scare. Basically, it forces you to go through an area where you know you're going to find something. The construction on the cement, they did it really fast. I like it better than the dirt, honestly, and it just makes a lot smoother the whole line, the queue for the maze. People are not in dirt. Again, this is just the queue. It's massive, but that's the amount of people we expect in this event. Honestly, I've seen houses 200 minutes, 230 minutes, so it just depends on the night. I'm coming tomorrow, like I said, on Friday, so I decided to go with the RIP just because I don't like waiting. But yeah, this queue goes very far. So we are here in the lower lot. It looks like there's a little bit of more movement down here. Might be because of the weather. Jurassic Park is very popular. But these are the signs. We have Jason to the left. White 6 is going to be in the Jurassic Park queue. So it's on the right, next to the Jurassic. I keep saying Jurassic Park. I know it's Jurassic World, but I think this ride would not be called Jurassic World if it wasn't because of the first movie in 85, I believe, or 87. Please don't kill me. I'm not an expert in this. But this is the Slash Bar. This is the Slash Bar. I think VIPs have their own entrance, I'm not sure. But they have the menu up. They have Thai curry tacos, they have Thai beef tacos, chicken straight tacos, they have premium cocktails, specialty drinks. The animation on this is crazy. I'm loving this. They're featuring cutwaters in all these drinks. The one thing I noticed, so that's cool. And again, this is the hat cake at the end. So pretty good. I wonder what the prices are gonna be. So we'll check that out tomorrow in Jurassic Outfitters, and we see Halloween Horror Nights merch. So we see popcorn buckets on the bottom, Megan and Terrifier. This jacket is new. It has the murder of crows, I think. Yeah, it has the crows in the back. That's actually pretty good. What's the price on this? This is $90. We have a little Boo stuff in a little bit. We have the gargoyle, the cups we've seen, the shirt. We saw the strings, 45 in the other store. Little Boo. Little Boo bracelet. Pretty Fazbear pants. We have headbands. Go ahead. Little Boo shirt. We have dolls. Pretty. And then we have our own Jurassic Park. So we should be fine. Something new to record is the masks. So these masks, I believe, are made by Trick or Treat Studios. And we have pretty Fazbear's characters, Terrifier, Jason Hockey Mask, Megan, which, you know, this Megan needs to lose a little bit of weight, and the Grabber from Black Phone 2. Yeah, the Isla New bar. I love this bar. I love their Jurassic Park IPA. It's one of my favorite beers here. Their cocktails, their frozen cocktails are really good as well. Those are my wife's favorite. But if you're ever thirsty, you want to have a drink here at Universal, that's one of the places I recommend. The other ones are up in the upper lot, which I will talk to you about later. Here we have the Jason Barbecue, which is to my left. And this is the one which is going to feature the s'more, which I'm definitely going to try tomorrow. There is a pepper menu, however we do have animations on this side. This is where last year was the Texas Chainsaw Barbecue. So still a barbecue. We have the dining pass you could have here, and then we have fries, the s'more, which is $9, Gouda fondue, margaritas, punches, Angry Orchard Jason style. I kind of want to buy that just for the can. And then we have that big hot dog that is $40 with a turkey leg. Yeah, so you can see one alcohol beverage per person per ID, like any other day in the park. And these are the prices for the items. The dining pass is $65 plus tax, but it gives you 2 entries and 4 sides and snacks. It's not bad. I think I would probably get that because it has, it's actually a good value. So every treat here is like $8 to $10. And I think just, you know, 2 entrees is enough for the night. I think it's actually even more than enough. Plus 4 snacks. I'm doing the RIP, so I get a buffet. But people that don't get it, I think it's a really good value. We have more popcorn buckets in the park here. And they have the strawberry cheesecake sundae for the Hello Kitty fans. I know my wife is probably gonna have one of those. And then to the left in Studio Cafe, we have the cupcake for Freddy Fazbear, and we have the pizza. We're going towards Transformers, where Scarecrow is gonna be to your right, and Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's is gonna be to the left. Official sign for Scarecrow music by Slash. Anticipated to be a really good house, get scared. I hope they do something with the crow. They've been having them for a while, so since Scarecrow the Reaping that first year, I think it was 2 years ago. But I hope they do something bigger. I did see the scare zone in the front of the park, but not much. And this is Five Nights at Freddy's, which again, one of the most anticipated houses. They've been flirting with the idea for it for a couple of years now, and they finally brought it to Halloween Horror Nights. You had just photo ops, you had teases, but it's here, guys. It's here. It's here. Production Central. It looks a little too crowded, so we're not going to go in there, but this is another Production Central where you can find, you know, Halloween Horror Nights stuff. We have some signs up in the top, and it's pretty much in the lower lot. Remember, if you are in a wheelchair, you're bringing strollers. I've seen babies in Halloween Horror Nights before, so maybe you're bringing a stroller. That might be you. To get to the lower lot, remember you have to use the elevator on the first stairs, and then they give you a little trolley. It's time consuming, So just be wary and plan for that. And this is a great view right here with Jurassic World, the ride. It's a great view. I love this view. I love this ride. I really miss the Mosasaurus Splash. And it's still hot here. I don't even know why they turned it off. Should have turned it off till September. So yeah, this is amazing. I love this place. One of my favorite places. They have a little like station here. I don't know what this is. It says private event. Might be for today. Might be for the whole event. I don't know what this is. We'll figure it out. So they opened the building here at Casa Nefarious. We're still working on the mural. It's still not complete. But it creates a lot of shade. Creates a really good. Then we have a breeze going here. Very nice. We are in the upper lot now. And there is a stand here for Halloween. I don't know what kind of things they're going to bring here. Usually lanyards, merch, something. But they'll have pop-up stands. This is the Murders of Crows facade, and they used this before with Baby Crow in them. The Baby Crow's back this year. Doesn't have their eye open, but we have some eggs, some crows. This is like a nest. You have a sideways nest where Baby Crow's at. And then we have the sign that says Murder of Crows. So we have that. So excited to see the stilts again. Stilt walkers. And this is sort of a crow, looks like a vulture, kind of looks like a little turkey. And he also looks like a priest. Oh, a reaper. Grim turkey reaper? I don't know. But I can see the detail in his eyes, which if I zoom in, you guys might be able to see it too. It is amazing. The detail is just amazing on this thing. Same thing with the hell bullies over there by the Terratron. The details for these facades. A lot of people just walk by them, but they're on point. They're really on point. So again, this is in front of Harry Potter. Remember, if you are doing an express pass, unlimited express, anything lower than an RIP tour, you're gonna have to walk that way for Terrifier and Poltergeist to long walk, so good luck. Here we have Cocina Mexicana. This is part of the construction for the Fast and the Furious roller coaster. However, what I want to get here is the plaza. So where they're doing the Dia de los Muertos celebration. They're gonna have drinks. Maybe they're gonna have music. I haven't checked. They're gonna have props. So yeah, this is another look of it. We have a Modelo Cerveceria, which is a brewery basically. We have Don Julio Margarita Bar, which is over there. And then on this side we have a little bit of the props for the drinks, and also the stands we've seen for Dia de los Muertos. So a lot of times they have stories, a lot of times they tell the myth of La Llorona, mostly pre-Columbian, New Spain, which is another name for Mexico after the Spanish came to conquer. But it is just, you know, folklore we've had, and I say we because I'm Mexican. But yeah, so similar to this, where we have Noche de Brujas scare zone, which is coming out of the Monstruos Treehouse, where we have Reina de las Copas. Yeah, she looks creepy. For people that also decided to do the RIP, not the VIP, the RIP, you're gonna be having your buffet here. Usually before your tour, sometimes it varies. We have a cauldron here. Assuming this is like the center of something. We might have, you know, a scare actor here. I don't know. They might do some weird potion. They're brujas, which is witches. Here we have more of the scare zone, which you're gonna have to go through if you go into Monstruos 3. If you don't go in that house, then you don't have to go through this, but I mean, why wouldn't you? You're paying a ticket. It's not a cheap one either, so why wouldn't you want to experience everything? Espadas. And this is, I believe, the exit of the house. We're gonna be coming out through here and entering a scare zone, which this is a really nice sight to see. So you have Noche de Brujas, you have the two witches on the side and the main witch, I guess. That is, you know, looking out for you. I want you to appreciate, again, the detail. You can see the teeth, they look very, very realistic. The eyes, like she's really staring you down, like she's about to move and try to get you. It's just so realistic here at Universal. This is something cool. They have the Minion here at the Despicable Me ride, dressed as Frankenstein, which is great to see. Even the Minions are getting a makeover for Halloween Horror Nights. They're not going to be featured in the event, but it's just nice to see that the park as a whole is going into that spooky season. Again, promise, another drinking spot for Mulligan's. Mulligan's is one of my favorite spots. They have some good drinks, like the Irish goodbye call it. It's an adios, but really tasty. Sometimes can be harder than other times, but it's one of my favorite drinks here at Universal Studios. This is the Monstros house. This is Monstros 3 or Monstros 3. It says haunted house occupancy 157. Wow. But yeah, so again, this is the facade. This is, according to John Murdy, this is another side of the mausoleum, or of that same, what they call pantheon, or graveyard. Again, the entrance, we see those vines that I don't like touching when I go through, because then it, you know, less hands to protect yourself, I guess. Again, a very narrow walkway. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a jump scare. Not too far in. But yeah, this is the facade, and this leads to Noche de Brujas, the scare zone. Very colorful. I've seen graveyards in Mexico, so this is very on point with what you see. It's very close to each other. Also, it's very pastel colored, so this is very on the spot. We have Mel's Diner next to it, and this is in the Parisian courtyard. I'm excited for this maze. It has a lot of flavor to me, because being a Mexican, I grew up with these tales, La Llorona, La Molona, La Ciguanera, not that really, but it resonates with Mexican culture, where it goes after the men that are unfaithful and drunks, which is very common in our culture. So yeah, we see a lot of Hispanic last names in the tombs. We have Rodriguez, Aldana, Aguayo, Galarza, Marrero, Velez, Galarza, and then it says Familia, but I can't read the bottom. So yeah, very Hispanic, Latino names. I guess from Spain, Spanish descendant names, which is great. I like the representation of our people in Halloween Horror Nights, which is an international event. In the upper lot, we do have Fallout, where the old Walking Dead maze used to be. The Walking Dead maze was a must when I used to come, so I do miss it. It was very short. A lot of people complained about it, but as a very hardcore Walking Dead fan, we got to see it. This is the exit of the maze over here on Baker Street Music Hall. The space looks very small, so I'm curious of how it is going to transform inside, and how usually has a similar layout like it did with Horror Hotel. But yeah, no, I'm excited for this maze. Like I said, I watched the series on Amazon, and I also played the games. So I'm very excited. Here we are in the Carnival of Carnage, and then also Clowns of Chainsaws. They kind of merge together. So we have the facades here where this guy's creepy, and this short guy's creepy. Yeah, clowns are always creepy, but these are more because it's Halloween Horror Nights. And then this one's creepy and it has a hammer, so that's something to be aware of. And it's kind of windy, so it's kind of moving. Maybe it's just him. Here we also have another one that has a little horn. Art the Clown has a horn, so it might be a reference to him. But it kind of looks like Captain Spaulding from House of a Thousand Corpses, especially the makeup up top, which is cool. I like House of a Thousand Corpses. I'm not much of a fan of the Rob Zombie movies, but I do like this. Here we have more clowns. More clowns here. Yeah, they're just creepy. He actually looks like a leprechaun design as a clown. He even has his pointy ears right here. That's pretty good to see. He has green eyes too, so he might actually be from Holidays in Hell. Walking into the animation store, we have Little Will in the front. I wonder what we're gonna have for Hello Kitty. I think we have some of the similar things, more of the same things of Hello Kitty, like inside the Hello Kitty store. We do have the Spirit jersey, and that is for Hello Kitty fans. That glows in the dark, and it's $85. More Hello Kitty Chucky merch. And we have, you know, Minion stuff. So this year they're doing Minion Ghosts and Little Vampires. A little pumpkin there. I did miss the Universal Monster Minions. I really wanted that year, and they just ran out. We do have a Fallout food stuff here. We have a sunset stew, deviled eggs, and Philly's food stuffers. We have the sign for the Perch, which is going to take place in Waterworld. And we have the Chucky dive bar that we had last year. They did bring back the Chucky animatronic in the back, so it's right there. We do have more animations when it comes to the menus. The Charles Lee Ray. We have people already organizing. The event is about to start in almost 2 hours. So we're actually gonna head out to City Walk to see that red carpet come to life. So again, these are the menu. Cursed Cranberry. I love that animation. That animation is crazy. So here we are. We are here in this main studio store. The Fallout section is here. We have that. We have the Fallout t-shirt we saw on the outside. We have popcorn bucket. We have more of the Hello Kitty bucket. Right here we have many. We have water bottles. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We have Freddy Fazbear. I like how they did the little stand for each thing. We have a Poltergeist shirt, which again, and a Chainsaw Man. I recently started watching that. I highly recommend it. Not a hardcore anime fan, but I like the story, so again, highly recommended it. I'm 3-4 episodes in and I'm loving it. So I like the story. I like everything about it. We have a Loves Hurt Chucky shirt here. We have part of the, last year's Chucky merch we're trying to push out again. We have some memorabilia of the Universal Monsters. We have Dracula's Book, the Medallion, Gilman's, Frankenstein, Wolfman. We have a cane and it has a wolf in there, and that's $615. These are all props, so they're gonna be expensive. doing the double duty, pushing the baby and recording at the same time. You already know how it is. We have Universal. These are, you know, Universal Monster shirts. These are year-round. We have a little bit more on this side. And these are Uverse, so they're going to be a little bit more expensive. Sure, we have the Jason t-shirt. We have the Wild 6 t-shirt. We have the Glass Stains t-shirt over here. We have a fanny pack for the Wild 6. We have the Hollywood sign. It's getting a little bit of love here. We have Terrifier, Arthur Clown, Pop here. And we have the anticipated all-house shirt. Little Boo has infested the studio store that has not been in here. On that side, we have a little bit of more Terrifier shirts, which is the Clown Cafe undershirt, which is, you know, very basic. But we have the Clown Cafe shirt here. And this is the one I don't have. I have the other one that had this poster, which I have not seen today. So that might be running out. We have the entrance. We have the gas stain with all the major IPs. And we have a little bit of the stained glass shirts. Here is Hollywood HHN 25. We have clown chainsaws here. Literally, it says Chainsaw Clowns with a Z and a K. They need to like really spell check this. But I know John Murray likes using Z, so I'm not gonna hate on it. Some blood in the box. We have chainsaws over here. Chainsaw actually looks very similar to the Texas Chainsaw one that they sell from Trick or Treat Studios. So I wonder if it's one of those just painted. So yeah. The props look very realistic, like I've said before. It's great. Here we have a little Jack in the Box. I don't know if this is gonna jump out at us, but hopefully it does. As expected, it is 5:15, so we still have a good hour and 45 minutes to the event, and we see the crowd coming in. Today is the first day for Halloween Horror Nights. Remember, we are not gonna be here this night. We're gonna be here tomorrow. But you can see that the crowd is definitely coming in today. This is the crowd, so make sure you get inside the park if you have an annual pass before coming to the event, because or else you're going to be stuck in a line like this. So please come before if you have a pass, so you can get your wristband. After 3 p.m. they're giving the wristbands in front of the park, so you can stay inside and not have to go through the security like this. This is still the line continuing for the event of tonight. It is opening night, but pretty much the event is like this every single day. So please, if you have an annual pass, make sure you make use of it and get inside early. So here we go again. The line still keeps adding and adding in. Usually the line is all the way to the Hello Kitty store, but today it's a little bit more calm. However, I mean, you're still gonna take what, 30 to 40 minutes to get in, so if you can, stay inside. So we're heading right now to City Walk. We're trying to see what's gonna go happen with the red carpet.
He's going to do it. Run, run, run. He's always a pro at that.
All right, so we're here. We have on the red carpet, we do have Jason. We have Jason out there. So here we have the media event. We have Arthur Clown on the screen. We saw a couple of the co-workers, like Firefire's YouTube. We did see, you know, Arthur Clown on the other side, Jason on the other side. The media event just keeps on going. A lot of those creators are going towards the park already. They're here for the day. Today, like I said, today's not my day. Tomorrow is. I'm gonna be here again, recording the whole RIP experience for you guys. So that's pretty much it. You know, guys are taking pictures of the posters, creators, media. It's a nice inaugural event. So we just noticed that John Murdy is on the screen. We're gonna see if we can get a little bit closer to see, you know, what he's talking about, what they're answering, and we're gonna see what's going on.
See you this weekend at Creek.
Yeah.
How are you? Oh, you're gonna love the film. Be ready to see the grabber.
Hi.
Violet, can we get?
Oh my god, of course, yes.
I just need you on these ones if you don't mind.
Alright, so we're on High Dark Horse Comics. They have a little bit, you know, going towards a Halloween Horror Nights theme. We have Arthur Clown here. We had a Megan doll back in the back. This is usually a spot I drop in after a day at Horror Night, after a day at Universal. I like comics. They have a lot of horror stuff. Sometimes I'll grab something, sometimes I won't, especially the t-shirts. But yeah, I really enjoy this place. They have really good stuff most of the time. A lot of things are going on today. We got to meet John Murdy today. We talked to him a little bit. Then we have Jason coming back in. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of movement today at City Walk for the opening day of Halloween Horror Night. Alrighty, so this was our day, opening day at Halloween Horror Night. We have the comic store over here. We have the red carpet over there in the back. It was an amazing day. We saw a lot of things. We're excited to be here tomorrow. I was very excited to talk to John Murdy. Very down-to-earth guy. Shout out to him for letting me take a picture. And it's just gonna be amazing. Also, these two guys, I really don't know who they are, but they were wearing a Dracula suit. They're the ones who took a picture for me and my wife. That was amazing. So thank you very much. I'll see you guys next time.